Welcome to SAS Daily Podcast. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. I thank you guys for subscribing. We're blessed enough to have an interview with Kyle from Abandoned KY. How are you doing tonight, man?
Doing pretty good.
Absolutely. And man, definitely had to touch some other areas that you've been to, like a abandoned mansion comes to my mind first.
Yeah. That place is huge. Well, it was huge.
Yeah,
That video right there was the first video I did when I actually got a camera. The ones before it was just me using my cell phone, and I think it actually came out pretty good. Place had an elevator, 2 stories, its own swimming pool, and gentleman's room. It's wild.
when was that place built?
Oh God. Well, the interior of it, what we got to see, kind of looked like a '70s setup. So we just assume about the '70s. We don't know a lot of history about it. We know the guy who owned it, well, had it built, owned a lot of coal mines in the area. So
Penthouse, made for party.
pretty much, I mean, the place had like three kitchens in it, numerous bedrooms. I can't tell you how many bathrooms was in that house.
You
Even
said,
had its own sauna.
wow. You said there was a like a strip club area in there.
It looks like that's what that little area was because you can see where it looked like a curtain or something used to be right there, and it's just a little miniature circular room, and the wallpapers kind of gave you that vibe. So,
That's interesting.
not something you'd expect to see in an abandoned mansion, but
I mean, the rich have more fun than anybody. Okay.
I mean, dang on the place had a an elevator. I remember we was just walking through the house. We seen a closed door, and we went to go open it, thinking it was a closet. Me and Mark was like, "What is this?" And we realized what it was at the same time. At the same time, we both said, "It's an elevator." And we was like, "Should we get on this?" No, 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 no,
No, definitely don't want to
no.
get stuck on that.
Yeah, no. Tempting though.
Yeah, it's on telling who's been on that elevator.
Even if it's stable or not.
Yeah, definitely don't want to go crashing down.
Yeah. Plus, it was rumored to be a 3-story mansion, but the only way you could possibly go to a third story is through the with the elevator. But we didn't try that.
Yeah, definitely don't blame you. Did you have any paranormal experiences there?
There was when I was editing and everything, when we was upstairs around the pool area, uh, something caught my eye. And I'd go back and I looked, and you could see this silhouette of a woman standing right here in the doorway. You could barely see it because I turned around so quickly, but you can pause and you could see a silhouette of a woman standing right there, and it creeped me out. And I showed Mark, and he's like, "Oh, I thought we were alone." I was like, "We was alone." So that's the most paranormal I got out of that whole building.
That's a pretty big paranormal event, man. Apparition
Yeah.
definitely definitely makes you be like, man, we're never alone.
Who says we ain't? You never know.
Yeah. Have you been in your shed since that EVP session?
I have not. I haven't had a chance to actually get out there. I've been running all over the place, just trying to get everything done around here.
Absolutely, man.
I'm gonna have to start vlogging it.
Yeah, I say a lot of people have commented on that video.
I'm not quite sure. I haven't had a chance to even look. I know since last time we did an interview on here, I got like a total of 3 new subscribers, so that was awesome.
Definitely, man. That's great. And I know you're gonna have some more content coming out soon. I know things are crazy with COVID
Yeah.
going around. Gas prices are through the roof.
Yeah. Can't stay out there and warm your car up anymore. No, buddy.
And it's supposed to snow tonight.
Oh, don't tell me that. I need to go get those windshield wipers up then. I'm not ready for the snow.
Well, it's our weather, our weather
Yeah.
guys, our weatherman around here, weatherman and
Yeah.
women around here that said it, so might not be actually accurate.
Good point. Good point. They'll say, "Hey, it's getting ready to rain." Well, what happens? It snows with sunshine, not a cloud in sight. Mountain weather for you.
Yeah, I remember being in school, man, where we just go to school and then freaking 10 a.m., 11 a.m. see inch or two of snow outside. And we're just missing for because of snow, and
Yeah.
I'm like, snow. Our weather man never gave snow. That happened quite a few times actually.
I can recall that. But you see, what I find hilarious these days, kids in school, they'll get a text or a phone call saying, "Hey, school's canceled." Our generation had to wake up at 6 a.m. and watch the TV, that little line at the bottom, waiting to see if your county's on there.
Or
So,
listen to WKCB at about
or
7
listen to
a.m.
WKCB, yeah.
No school and not counting. And I was like, let's go, man.
Let's get the sleds.
Yeah. Or go back to bed.
Or go back to bed. Yeah.
Definitely, man.
Oh,
And
shoot, some parts of the places got already has snow this year. Like, I about dropped my laptop. Uh, where is it?
Michigan.
No, it's here. That big old mountain over in Wattsburg.
Oh, Pine Mountain.
Yeah, Pine Mountain. There he had snow this year.
Oh yeah, they
They always have it.
yeah. That's what I was about to say. They have snow a lot, man.
Yeah.
I know there's other locations that you've been to too, like an abandoned church.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of what type of church it was, but it's a two-story church over there in West Virginia. And it's not creepy. Well, it has creepy vibes, but it's nothing's going on there really. As far as I know there's a bunch of homeless people that likes to stay in there because it's pretty warm all year round.
Does that it have a heat in the air or something? Or
No, there's no power in the place. It's just the
oh,
chapel there is very well insulated.
oh, got you.
Yeah,
I gotta say, man,
and there's a
that's crazy.
yeah, and there's a room that you can see where they've poked a hole in the roof, and they have this big metal bucket in there, and they'll have fires in that little metal bucket, so then the smoke goes through the hole in the roof, which that's pretty crafty. I'll give them that.
Did you run into any homeless there?
Oh yeah, definitely. Um, I'll usually go into places before I start filming it first, just to see if there's even anybody in there, and if there is, I'll usually try to leave it alone.
Definitely, man. The homeless are worse than the ghosts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Homeless will actually chase you out of places from time to time.
Oh, have you been chased out of a place by homeless people?
I have. I have. Um, I think it was Amos that was with me. We was I can't remember where we was at. All of a sudden we hear somebody just start screaming and hollering at us, and then we hear footsteps kicking up. We're like, oh, somebody's running towards us. Let's go the other way. So we've been ran out of places before.
Wow, man. Actually, here in Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, yeah. Those just the videos that I don't post because they're like a minute and a half long. So I was
Yeah,
like, that's not worth it.
yeah, knowing how YouTube works and stuff, the watch time and stuff, that wouldn't make any sense. Upload.
Yeah. I think what's the minimum for YouTube? 30 minutes? 20 to 30 minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
make any money? Yeah,
true. As if they're not like what's it called? Uh
monetize.
Demonetizing you? Yeah.
Yep, definitely, man. And you had any paranormal activity at that church?
I felt yeah, yeah. There was a there was this panel. I think it was a panel. Or it was a light or something. And this was when I had Lexi with me and we were going to the upstairs and I heard something just drop or move or something. I turned around thinking she fell. I was like, "Was that you?" She said, "No, that was this." And I look up and there's this it. I can't remember what it was. It was either like one of those little flat light fixtures or it's a little panel, but it was moving and it wasn't cold enough to see your breath. And when I shine the camera up there, you can see this huge mist just go across the screen.
Wow, man, that's definitely creepy.
Yeah, tell me about it. That also the one of the coolest places I think I've been at was probably that ghost town. Now let me tell you something. It took us 5 hours. It took us a couple hours to actually get there, and it took us like almost 4 to 5 hours to find the place. Now, let me tell you something. We did more hiking in that single day than I've ever done in my entire life.
Wow,
Because
man.
it's back in the boonies.
Yeah, definitely, man. That was definitely a great video, man. That jail cell was kind of creepy. I felt like that definitely is a haunted place in that, especially around that jail cell.
Oh yeah. Well, originally what that place used to be, it used to be a theme park, and I think there was an accident that happened there, and they had to shut down because right below it is an abandoned hotel, but you can't get into it because it's like smack dab in front of the highway, and there's a security box right beside of it. So I wouldn't recommend anybody going trying to get in there, but there's you can see where there's a right beside the jail, what you was talking about. There used to be this roller coaster that would go all the way down to that hotel, and people would ride it up there. But yeah, yeah, it was kind of eerie in that jail area. I would do admit.
Yeah, you can just tell if you've done any paranormal investigation. You can just tell when a area is definitely probably haunted.
Yeah, yeah. Probably one of the biggest places. Well, not big place, but one of the places that I had the worst feeling in the world, like I'm being watched and I wasn't welcome in this area. Has had to be the pickpack. Remember
Where's
the pickpack up on Liebern?
yeah, that's a mouse head.
It's going towards Mousy. It's right there. Well, it
Yeah,
used to be right there in Liebern.
yeah.
Apparently, somebody found my video and they was like, "No, no, no," and they tore it down.
Is that video still up?
Oh yeah, I told them to get over it. I kept the video.
Oh, they got mad.
They got mad because I went in the place. They didn't tell me to take it down or anything, so I didn't take it down. But they didn't want nobody going in there, and I didn't know that because hey, all the front doors are open, and you go downstairs, and the pickpacket was 2 stories. I never knew this, so you go downstairs, and there's a room that has a dirt floor in it, and as soon as you step on that dirt, that feeling just hits you. It's like, let's just turn around. Something ain't right here. The second I get off that dirt, I'm fine.
Yeah, definitely something did not want you there.
Yeah, yeah, true.
And when did that place actually close? With
Oh God, that pick pack closed. Oh God, I was still going to James Steel at the time, so I say it probably like 2005, 2008, something like that. It
yeah,
was forever ago. I
yeah,
think it was mostly because somebody hit the foundation with a truck, something like that, and they couldn't fix it, so they closed it.
that's crazy, man. And people wonder why we don't have nothing here in East Kentucky.
Exactly. Nobody wants to fix anything.
And from what I hear, they actually had some really good food.
They had great food, cheap, good food. Now almost a few of the workers that was there just now works at the IGA, and
Mhm.
there's the ones telling me it had a basement.
Yeah, at the one in Hyman. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The what's a place in this area that's open that you have felt most uncomfortable with?
That I have that have been in that's still
Yeah,
open.
shopping or
The place
whatever.
that's still operational. Probably has to be the well, I call it the Video Plus store, but now it's a flower shop in town. Do you know why I feel very uncomfortable there?
Why is that?
I don't know if you ever heard of the place or not, but back in the day,
I
before it was
know
like
where
a
you're
video,
talking at. I know where you're talking about at because there used to be a where you could rent movies and stuff.
yeah, before you can rent movies and stuff, that used to be a funeral home. And back there in the back where the tanning beds are, that was where they did the whole embalming stuff and everything like that. And it makes me so uncomfortable when I go back over in those tanning bed area.
Wow, definitely didn't know that, man.
I didn't know it until after the place shut down, and one of the guys who I think he owned the building ended up telling me that. I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense now.
Definitely. Yeah, that's definitely creepy, man. But I definitely appreciate you coming on, brother, and we'll definitely have you on soon.
Hey, anytime, anytime.
Absolutely, man. I want to thank Kyle from Bannon KY for being on, and his YouTube will be in the description. Y'all have a good night, and God bless.